Lucian, it seems you're well on your way to building the rebellion up into a viable force.
I hope you're right, Soha. We just have to stay under the radar for a little longer and overrun this country with guerrilla warfare. Veridia is not prepared for that kind of war.
Dear Lucian, you will have to do without me for a short time.
No, give me your equipment then. Really? Why?
I just need to do something. I cannot tell you where or why for your own sake.
Just people, stop holding the idiot ball and just tell each other, open up to each other. So many of these things can be solved with you just talk to each other. How convenient that the only mind reader here is the one guarding secrets.
I am truly sorry, but please rest assured that I will return and my absence will surely be worth it. I ask that you trust me.
Yes, of course, Soha. I have no reason to doubt you. Just stay safe. There could be all manner of thugs out there waiting to capture a princess.
Thank you, Lucian. You stay safe as well.
There he is. Hello, warrior Lucian. Does the adrenaline still course through your veins as it does mine?
Yes. My blood is boiling.
I don't smell it on you. You are too calm.
Well, what can I tell ya? I've seen enough combat that it's a bit like second nature at this point. It just never gets old for you, huh?
I live for battle and for victory.
See, at Veridian schools, we are taught that Barrator are a bunch of warlike savages. I always knew this wasn't the case, but...
Warlike, perhaps. But let me tell you this, Lucian. When you humans are safely sitting in your great palaces, your luxurious cities, and when your bellies are full, you are an agreeable bunch. Docile and friendly. But I have been fighting humans in these lands for some time. We have had pockets of them trapped behind supply lines for weeks at a time. Desperate and hungry. Mark my words. A human whose stomach is growling, whose back is against the wall. He is far more savage and ruthless than the most bloodthirsty Barrator. Remember that in the coming days.
Well, considering we just stopped the supply line, yeah, that might be something to consider. Toby, I am honored to have you join us here.
Yes, I am sure you are, Smoothface.
It's going to be not as enthusiastic as I was doing earlier, because I was just way too hard on my voice. Is there any way we can assist in your weapons production?
Redclaw has everything he needs for now.
That name, Redclaw. Why does Ingrid insist on calling you Toby? Well, she hardly ever calls you by my proper name either.
Aha! So you've been exposed to that insufferable names nomenclature as well. If you must know, Redclaw is my bounty hunter persona. It is a name feared far and wide by all.
Really?
Well, maybe not far and wide, but it is a fearsome name nonetheless,
It has a nice ring to it. Tell you what, you'll get Redclaw out of me.
Very well. Then perhaps I will do my best work for you, Lucian. One day I will forge a great sword that will split the world in half, however.
Yeah?
The blonde knave is a slave driver. I am off doing menial tasks at her whim, and she studies that strange sword obsessively. If I had more time on my anvil and less time as Ingrid's personal butler, we might actually have a real army going.
Making you our personal gopher, huh? Well, Redclaw, I bet if you stopped slaving for her, she wouldn't even notice. Probably just does it for fun.
Grr, the next item I make for her will surely be defective. Before you go, Lucian, I've been able to scavenge a supply of raw materials from the Imperial convoy. Speak to me anytime to purchase forged materials.
Alright, well, so the next set of stuff I forge, I'll be applying these things here. probably what, 15 of these, and maybe 5. We'll say. We'll just do 3 and 2. I don't. You know what? This costs more. We'll make more of those than these. I'll keep at least 1 to bypass, and maybe we'll have 2. Yeah, I'll keep 2. Those 2 here. So 3 and 2. What's your capacity? 64. So modest. So we'll say wood. So it'll be 3 wood. Then there's 6 wood for the chick. Coal 3 for the knight, and maybe 3 for Ingrid. These I'm not too worried about. I plan on going to the next tier or whatever it is. So like I assume like next step from iron and so forth. But these I'll probably need as my catalysts or reagents or whatever. These will be the things I use to amplify it up. Let's see, what's your most valuable? Dexterity is your highest one. Let's go ahead and buy more rings. We'll say agility, amber, and you know what? Let's go another agility because it's the most expensive one. Right? Is there anything else I really want? I don't want to get stuck in any sort of dungeon. Curious to see what this place would give to me now. Let's check it out real fast. How did I change characters? That like one moment I was on the knight, and the next I was on the chick. Oh, Q and E. Okay, Q and E. Oh, nice. Yeah, I forgot that I actually want to check to see if the items are random. That was really nice. I mean, I could probably salvage it and then turn it into heavy armor if I really wanted. You know, I did find some platina earlier in the previous map. Maybe I should start forging. It'd be the smart thing to do. First, let's see if that other place respawned the big chest. The loot from it was very, very disappointing for the amount of work I put in. Oh, he's back. However, so is the chest. Alright, so when I bring back the chick, you know, when I have 4 people in my party, it might be worth considering, but not right now. There's no way I can hand up right now. Alright, let's consider making some platina armor or something. Let's go armor first. Oh, it's gonna take 2. That's rough. I'm not gonna reforge any of my old gear, but since I'm reaching tier 2 equipment now, I might as well select the second tier of fragments, or second tier of gems. I think that's all of I can do, right? Yeah, that's all I can do. Short of salvaging the existing gear. Really, I want one of these. $57 agility. I guess I could just start working on it. I feel like agility is going to be the most important thing. I just don't want to seem boring and just put agility in everything. But really, that's what I also have the most of, so... Let's check this out. I go from 85 armor to 90. It's not really a big change. So I do... hold on, there is an augment in it. Maybe that's why. So it's 10 more points of armor. 1 more point in everything else. Got the platina mail. Do I have a second layer of leather armor? critical. Evasion. Just plain damage. Let's do critical. Doesn't his skill already apply poison? Let me see here. That is a passive. Maybe I can change his passive. All blade attacks have a chance to inflict extra bleed attacks. All damaging attacks have a chance to deal additional poison and poison the target. What happens if I mix poison coating and poison? Probably doesn't stack. I probably would do extra poison damage. Okay, well, he can only have 3 passive skills at a time, so this would free up a future skill, even if that was one of the skills I'd like to use now. I'll hold on to that for now. I definitely don't want to do that, no. I don't know. Like, I don't remember how I've been getting my poison. So maybe I better just use the good one. You have quite a bit more. He'd have 5 less strength. A bit less dexterity, but not much. Armor would go up quite a bit. And if I don't have a healer, I might as well. Even though his main role is not to take damage. 15. Will I be able to spare 15? Alright. He's got a really powerful weapon and a humongous crit rate. I used up all my platinum. What? What happened here? War has spread even to my homeland? I doubt I'm gonna get into a battle, but just in case, might as well get myself properly prepared. It's too late for this one. Barbarians. The Trojan too? Monstrous. It's too late for this one. He's gone. She's gone. They're all gone. Hey, money! My searching is being rewarded. assume something would happen once I walk up that. That's why I'm not walking there now. Yeah, see?
Veridians? What audacity! How dare you!
Settle down, lady. This only hurt for a bit.
You fools, you are nothing compared to me.
Oh, thankfully, that's true. I was kind of concerned. Wow! Okay, so this is definitely just like intended to be ownage right here. And a steel helm? That's awesome.
Idiots! Why didn't anyone tell me she had the same magic as King Dargon? What a waste! Attacking piecemeal is just like feeding her! Oh well. Even you can't take all of us, princess. Time to die. So, are you okay?
Cormac? I am fine, thank you. How did you know I would be here?
You overestimate me, for this is a coincidence. I've been tracking this rogue band of Veridian soldiers to this village. Little did I know the lovely princess would beat me to it. You really should tread more carefully, my dear.
Cormac, who are you? When I reach out to your mind, it is mysterious. I cannot read you, but it is overwhelming.
Ah, well, my apologies. Has this ever happened before?
Never. Something is different about you. So, I suppose I'm in for another kidnapping,
Sorry to disappoint you, but that time has passed. Well, unless you are planning on taking another Veridian army by yourself.
So, why are you protecting me? This is vexing. The walls around your mind.
You just have to trust or distrust based on your own feelings, like the rest of us. Yes, you are right. Do you trust me, Soha?
I don't know, Cormac. I don't know what that would feel like.
Then, just accept that I am protecting you, and I will continue doing so.
I really must be going, Cormac.
Of course. Pardon my lingering.
Wait.
I will see you again, Soha. Be safe. I'm pretty sure I could handle 7 of those Expo soldiers. Expo meaning crossbow. It is all falling into place. I can already feel it coming. Soon I will be given a choice, and that choice will bring a true reckoning. New lore, Queen something. I can't see because there's a record button for me up there. Let's take a look at some of this lore. I mean, I've got so much lore to cover. Let's see here. Let's do Iskandar. The champion fighter of the Belladorn Rebellion, and mate of the rebellion's de facto leader, Kire. Iskandar's reputation for being both gregarious in spirit and ferocious in battle is well deserved. The jungle we were just at. Wamlash is a huge expanse of thick jungle that covers most of Belladorn, and is the home of the cat-like Baraktor. Large swaths of the jungle have been converted into plantations in order to produce the exotic fruits for which the region is famous. This fortress is a converted pirate den taken over by Veridian colonial forces. It has been refitted with modern defensive fortifications and is used as a barricade to naval invasion of Belladorn. These are caverns far to the east of Belladorn, thought to be the original headquarters of Belladorn Rebellion. El Saga was originally a Sayunaa outpost, but when Veridia forced Sayunaa out of Belladorn, it was thought abandoned. Veridia's primary base in Belladorn, built specifically for Veridia's military governance of Belladorn. Veridian Academy of War. Along the officer training ground for the regular army of Veridia, the academy has been shrouded in secrecy for the last few generations. Elite soldiers of the Veridian army have received magic augmentation here. The source of the magic is unknown. Light Fury, a blade of legend, part of the lore of the Avatar. Thought to have been sent to humanity via the heavens, it was wielded by Saint Landis, the Avatar of Truth. Lucian has received a replica based on the lore of Light Fury. Queen Azra, wife of King Dargon, mother of Sayunaa's somewhat legitimate heirs, Nadia and Kasim. Azra and Dargon are noticeably distant. The root on an overall tense family atmosphere for the Sayunaa monarchs. Kesh, a 200-year-old martial arts grandmaster, former lead instructor at the Veridian Academy of War, and current ambassador to the Federation of Gondwana. Kesh seems to be the only member of his race. He reveals very little, and is rumored that Kesh isn't quite what he appears to be. He is one of the few surviving masters of Kaladori style of war, an ancient and highly venerated martial art. Kesh himself, despite his diminutive stature, is most likely the most fearsome single combatant alive today. Commander of the Veridian invasion of Belladorn and a member of the Veridian Special Forces, Alexei is renowned for his prowess in combat as well as his expansive ego. Female Baraktor and the apparent leader of the Belladorn Rebellion. She functioned underground in the El Saga caverns, attempting to organize a resistance against the Veridian invasion, but to little effect. A Baraktor bounty hunter who has a history with Ingrid. He awaited Ingrid's arrival in her airship at Sanjaka with the intent on collecting a debt. He insists on being called simply Redclaw, but has found little success in this venture. Aldor is the Duke of Remorg, the most powerful and influential of the Veridian duchies. Aldor has been an evolutionary figure in the history of the Empire of Veridia, having brought a disjointed collection of states to the nearly unified, hegemonic world power it is today. Despite the existence of the Imperial throne in the Veridian capital, most people recognize Aldor as Veridia's true head of state. Aldor's life could be described as that of either a treacherous villain or a legendary hero. His goal of Veridian supremacy runs alongside his enlightened and just ideology of the role of government. The biological son of Duke Aldor, heir to the Duchy of Remorg, and a brand new husband of Prince Soha. He has a reputation for an apparent lack of masculinity and having lived an extremely pampered and sheltered life, truly in the shadow of his father. Did I read this one? Yeah, I did. Your Majesty, you honor me with your presence. It has been a long time. Hopefully I can still manage this instrument. I was thinking that the entire family was slaughtered. Please excuse me? All this hand-wringing is preposterous. The Sayunaa Defense Force is impenetrable. We are slowly being surrounded by our enemies. Our country is going to be besieged. I don't know who I'm going to talk to that's going to result in the next sequence. So let's try this person first. Princess Soha! I was told you were dead, or missing, or all manner of fates. Haram, it is good to see you again. Where is my father? The king. He is not faring well. Queen Azra is... Not faring well? Please elaborate. Well, no one is certain why. He is too young to fall prey to old age, and he shows no signs of known illnesses. He's simply growing weaker by the hour. My father is even secretive about this. General, have you heard of the Veridian attack on Dakur? Just moments ago, when some survivors made it to the capital. They insist that it was Veridian soldiers, but this seems impossible. It is possible, Farim. I saw it with my own eyes. The entire village burned, all of its inhabitants slaughtered. I believe you, but Queen Azra is not going to take any action other than increase security to that area. And what about you? I serve the royal family. Their whim determines my opinion. Fine. I will have a talk with the queen. It is good to see you home, Prince Soha. The queen awaits you on the throne. Oh, they probably would have told me to talk to him first. Sealed by a powerful magic barrier. Oh, Soha, I'm glad you are safe. Indeed. I hear you've taken up the regency since my father has fallen ill. Yes, I have. I take it you disapprove? Of course not. Order must be maintained, after all. I would like to visit my father. Very well. But Soha, my husband is ill. Please not distress him any further. Father,
They said you were ill. I should have figured you would refuse to stay in bed.
Soha, you're alive! You must tell me how you managed to make it back here.
It is a long story, but for now, I am here. The world is falling to pieces before us. Now, Veridian soldiers even sweep the countryside of Sayunaa, and Duke Aldar's son, Lucian, has defected to the Belladorn Rebellion.
By the Avatars, now... Blah. I must succumb to this weakness. You are telling me that Veridia has attacked us directly?
I am told it was a rogue band of Veridian soldiers, but they completely destroyed the town of Dakur.
So, it is finally happening.
What is finally happening?
Soha, it is no longer safe for you. Even here, I have many powerful enemies who are waiting for me to die.
Father, stop talking as though your death is imminent.
Blah. My beautiful daughter, this is a curse we bear. The reason I'm not actually coughing all that much right now for this is because, first off, I'm already coughing a lot. Secondly, it would just do more damage to my throat, so I'm not going to do it at this point. It is both the source of our power and our weakness. We are the descendants of Ishtar, one of the Avatars, the Avatar of life. Our bloodline allows us to manipulate all life around us, but the more powerful we become, the faster our bodies decay. I am... on my last legs.
I see. What will happen when I lose you?
Everything has been set into motion. Your marriage to Prince Albrecht and your supposed death have already altered the alliance with Veridia. Sayunaa will be inherited by Prince Albrecht, and Azor will act as a governor.
And so ends our dynasty? And the freedom of our homeland? Albrecht knows I'm alive. I truly was just a political pawn.
Love, you are royalty. You will always be taken care of in the new regime. The riches of Sayunaa will be yours.
Father, you and I share a lot of traits. We can read minds, we apparently have a short lifespan. We've never cared for creature comforts.
Yes, you did inherit my best and worst traits.
This new paradigm is unacceptable. The people will not allow it. I will not allow it. Goodbye, Father. I love you. I'll see you again soon.
Soha, what are you going to do?
I know you can read my mind, Father. You know.
Yes, I know. I was hoping I was wrong. I love you too, my precious, stubborn Soha.